CQ20. Here is Kilo 5 Romeo Tango. KK5RT calling CQ20. CQ 20 meters. Here is Kilo 5 Romeo Tango. KK5RT calling CQ20.
Kilo 5 Romeo Tango, November 8, Sugar, Denmark Radio. Boy, that was a major screw up. Hit the flex on 20 and amp on 40. Yeah, that'll cause a little high input SWR, won't it? Let's try this again. I see my lovely noises back on 40 tonight too. Here's the wideband on. Here's the wideband off.
I still have a beam. I have a high gain beam, a 3 element there with 10, 15, and 20. And guess what? I still, with 100 watt, I still made it through Australia today. So that's what it's all about there. When the propagation is right there and you can actually catch it in the right direction, you can actually beat these amplifiers. KM4 CBM, this is Nelson, 73.
That is a nice radio. Something in the car. This is the same thing.
Plus into Georgia. I wish you all the best. 73 W3BAT K4MV. See ya.
QRZ.
November.
Quebec. November 3, Mike, India, Quebec. Hello, Brian. Long time no see. How are you?
Dennis here.
Real good, Dennis. Yeah, you're about 40 over this evening. Sounding real good, over.
Yeah, but you're loud. 30 over here in the big city. Hope all is well. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah, matter of fact, we went to Ocean City. I don't know if you know what Ocean City is, but anyway, it's on the ocean, of course. And they have a big places with buffets. Got a big Thanksgiving buffet. Oh, it was great.
Cool. Very, very good. Very good. Let me ask you this. Did you, on that buffet, was there seafood?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, it's a seafood buffet, but, of course, on Thanksgiving, they do all the Thanksgiving stuff. So, yeah, there was also seafood there.
Ah, cool. Very, very good. Well, I know you enjoyed that for sure. That's great, man. Good for you. Well, we had a good one here. Enjoyed it with the family and got to visit and all that kind of stuff. And so we've it's been great. No question about it. We've been on vacation this week, and so just kind of recuperating and getting some chores done around here before we have to go back. Anyway, good to hear you, sir. I appreciate you calling. I wish you all the best. Hope you have a good week. And if we don't talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. 73 from K4MV.
Yeah, okay, Dennis. Real good, yeah. Well, everybody comes here for Christmas, so that's why we try to sneak away for Thanksgiving, because there'll be a whole bunch of people here at Christmas. 73, N3 MIQ.
73, QRZ, Kilo.
Hello, Dennis, K4NV, N8SDR.
Oscar X-ray.
Hey, Rick, November 8, Sugar Delta Radio. What's happening?
Hey, buddy. Not much, man. Hope you had a great holiday. Sounds like you did from the previous QSO there. And I was going to say, man, if you see food, you just eat it. So I guess it really doesn't matter if it was seafood or turkey or whatever. But, man, you're sounding good. Nice 20 over, maybe a little bit more than that. I haven't looked. I'm not sure which way you're pointed, but really good to hear you, buddy.
Yeah, you too, Rick. You too. Man, you're loud here. Very, very strong. You're about 20 over also, so sound like you're in the room with me. Hey, I meant to, while I got you on, I started fooling around after seeing you do that YouTube thing. I've decided to play with that myself, so we're live and in color as we speak. It's kind of fun to play with.
Yeah, I'm streaming now too, so that's great, man. We'll see if we can merge them together. I actually, yesterday I picked up some cloth and made a green screen, and I've actually got a little video overlay up in the top left-hand corner of me over the top of the pan adapter, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. That's great. That's great. Well, anyway, it's all good, man. Hey, it's been cold around here for the last few days, although it has warmed up. It was 65 here today, but we're about to get some rain, so it's going to warm up a little bit for a couple, 3 days, and rain for cats and dogs, and then probably cool off a little bit. How about you guys?
Oh, it's been cold up here. We've had a little bit of winter mixture, kind of icy snow stuff the last couple days in the morning, and I think Saturday it's supposed to get in the 50s here, and Sunday the 60s. So I guess we're just trailing a few days behind you. We'll see what happens with it, but I'm kind of looking forward to those. Although it hasn't been real bad here yet. I mean, we haven't had those 18, 15 degree nights yet. We've had a few evenings where it's been down in the mid 20s, but it warms back up to 35 or 40 during the day. So it's coming though, man. It's not going to be too much longer.
Yeah, I'm feel sure it's around the corner for sure. Oh well, there ain't a whole lot we can do about it. Anyway, buddy, good to see you. Appreciate you waving at me, and hope you have a good day tomorrow and a nice weekend coming up. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you before the holiday. Sounding good here, big boy. November 8, Sugar Delta Radio, K4MV.
Yeah, Dennis, you're sounding good too. You still, real quick, you still running the 6400?
Oh, yeah, I still got it, but I'm not using it. I'm on the 7610 tonight.
Oh, when did you pick that up?
Oh, God, I've had it since January.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't realize you still had that. Or I thought you'd gotten rid of that and gotten another one, but I guess you got another one. So, all right, bud. Hey, maybe I'll catch you down on 75. I've had some noise issues down there the last couple weeks. So I'm not sure if it's something in the neighborhood or somebody got a plasma or whatever, but we'll check, and if it's not too bad down there, I'll try to stop down there and say hello to you. Sounding good, buddy. Talk with you later, and if I don't catch you, tell the guys down there I said hello. K4NV, N8SDR, and Merry Christmas, Dennis, if I don't talk to you before then.
Okay, Rick. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah. Yeah, I had just a quick deal. I had ordered a Flex back in November of last year, and I got tired of waiting on it. So when the 7610s, when they released them, I bought one of those, and so I had it. Me, I got to have something new to play with, so I played with it till June, till I got my Flex, and so I like them both. I'm just going to keep them both. You know how that goes. But anyway, take care, dude. See ya. QRZ, Kilo 4, Norway, Victoria.
November 2, Mike United.
K4, Norway, Victoria. This is W2, April, Charlie Delta.
Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel Mike, November. Good afternoon. Hello, John. Hope you're well. You're 5 and 9 here in Georgia. Go ahead. All right, Roger. Thank you very much. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
And I did. Everything was good, but the price was stale. We took the turkey up
Oh my gosh, I bet it was good. Well, that sounds good for sure. Well, good for you. Okay, John, thanks for waving at me, and hope to talk to you again real soon. Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel Mike, November, K4MV, QRZ 40. WB8 Delta Delta Victoria. Go ahead, sir.
Map 73.
You start to pull your little afternoon fade, can you tell? I talked to him on 10 meters there back in April there, over.
Alpha Kilo Zero, Alpha Kilo. It sounds like you're in Colorado, is that correct?
Say again?
It sounds like you're in Colorado.
No, I'm in Missouri.
Missouri. Oh my, because my antenna is pointing towards South America, and I'm in Texas, so you're probably on the sides of my beam. Anyway, your signal here in Texas is 5x7. Back to you, sir.
All right, yeah. Well, your 5758 came up a little bit there. You've got a real good, strong signal on you. The name's Todd, Tango Oscar Delta Delta in northeast Missouri.
Wow. We copy that, Todd. Greetings from Texas. Name your Sierra Alpha Mike Sam. Well, it's not a bad signal coming from the side of my beam. Anyway, the bandwidth has been so bad for the last couple of days. I have been hearing everything from foreign broadcast stations. Sound like they were like ghost stations because they shouldn't be on the amband in a way. And to all nothing but quiet and like TV noise is just dead quiet. But today it's looking pretty good. And it's good to hear you, Todd. This is K5WSW. Back to you.
K5, is it Sierra? I think I got it wrong here. Is it? Yeah, it's Whiskey Sierra Whiskey, isn't it?
Oh my, I think suddenly the conditions just changed. Don't know what happened. Signal dropped from 5x7 to 5x3. This is K5WSW in Texas.
That's all right, Sam. How about now? You got me covered now?
Oh yeah. You're S9 right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I turned the amp on there to help us out a little bit. Yeah, the band conditions change pretty quickly, don't they?
I think we're double there, Todd.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Sam. Go ahead.
No, you said something. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the bands change so quickly anymore.
Oh yeah, it's I think we're pretty much right on that line. Getting close to that daylight and nighttime line where a lot of interesting things happen sometimes.
Yeah, and then there's other days where you can talk right through that and things just never change. And, really 40 meters right now, me to Texas, that's unusual.
Oh, yeah, well, I've listened to stories about the days when this impossible happens, 40 meters, like up all night, up all day. Some very interesting things. And I'm wondering if, what's there to be understood about the radio wave is fully understood. Because there's so much things that happen that still surprise me. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, in fact, I got my license in 2011, and that was kind of like the highlight of the last solar phase, I guess. And boy, I had a lot of fun. Could talk DX whenever I wanted to, on 40 meters and 20 meters, and practically any band you wanted to. You could talk DX during the day, during the night. Didn't matter during the gray time, and then it just slowly, ever so slowly, So I got my license at the highlight of when things were really good. And now I'm experiencing, I guess, what most people would call normal. So we'll see. But I still have a lot of fun with it. Sam, go ahead.
I totally understand. In fact, I got my license in the 70s, 1970s. I think it was 1981. And before then, I used to, sort of listen to what's going on the upper side of the CB band. And back then, you could work the world with any type of antenna. It doesn't matter if it's a matched antenna or a wet string. Anything works. You can load up anything and work anywhere on any band. And those are very interesting times. I remember we need only 5 watts in a mobile radio to work pretty much the world on 10 meters. Back to you, sir.
Wow, 5 watts and 10 meters. I don't do a whole lot on 10 meters now. I'll tell you this: my son, we used to be on the same. We used to work together, and we would travel Thursday evenings to go up to work. And we had a little 2.5 watt. It's a little Yaesu, and we just had the internal battery on it. We didn't have an external battery, so it was just 2.5 watt. And I think we typically did 20 meters. And boy, we worked a lot of stations in the car, traveling Thursday night up to work and, coming back. We had a lot of fun with that, just with 5 watts. That's a good time, working guys with 5 watts. Now I sit down here in my shack and, I got the FTDX 3000, I got 950s, and I got some old radios and rigs, which I love those. And it makes it, there's a little bit of a challenge, but not like there is when you just with 2.5 or 5 watts. That's a lot of fun. And my son and I together doing that one drive, and the other one worked the radio for a while, and then we'd swap off, and we had a lot of fun doing that. A lot of laughs.
Wow, it's pretty good when there's more than one ham in the family. That sounds like a lot of fun. And there's lots of stories like that about what people call the good old days, and things have been changing so rapidly that right now QRP is about 100 watts here in Texas. If you ain't got legal limit, you ain't gonna be talking on 40 for long. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, I understand that. QRP is 100 watts anymore, and that's about the truth of it. There is some guys on some of the nets, and they'll ask for the QRP stations, to check in first. And boy, there's still guys that get out there and bang it out and work hard at it. And
to Victor, Echo 3, Sierra uniform. Oh, he's all good down there. And Larry, I think he had 7, you're 5'9" here in New York, over.
I was hoping to catch maybe possibly a little bit of Europe or something in here, but it seems like it's pretty short from signals.
Yeah, very good. Sounds good. You're doing a good job. I'll let you go. You got me.
And that M6 MMA, he's pretty loud. Tommy's pretty loud too, so things are really kind of short here on 40, so that's probably not going to happen.
Yankee at 126 feet. I'm running about 1,400 watts from an old Alpha amplifier. Go ahead.
you know, all over the world is the DX stations is a lot of fun, but I just like to, you know, get in there and chat for a little bit with someone and learn a little bit about them and let them know a little bit about me and have a good conversation. Sam, I'll send it back to you from AK0AK.
Thank you, Todd. Wow, with your background, you'd have been very, very happy back in the old days when I started this hobby. My radio didn't have a microphone attached to it. In fact, it was the usual thing back then for novices. They never had a microphone on the radio. So just a paddle, a CW key or straight key. And, you know, it's fun for a while, but as I get older, I said, you know, I don't need to take...
recibir el territorio argentino porque la embajada es territorio.
Well, because this thing about incentive licensing, I think it's nonsense. I mean, I know people who can build amplifiers, but they're still general. In Japan, for instance, you know, they have access to all the bands, you know, after they have shown some sort of, you know, aptitude for it. And the extra class and the general and all of this thing, it doesn't work in contest because, you know, the people who are, you know, they're listed.
Manure went out, but who can afford it? Couldn't afford the 7800 when it come out either.
Anyway, we're running simple stuff, and DX 1200 right now. I got a pair of them, and
Questions. That's great. I think if you remember our last conversation, I mentioned to you that I had one.
So, good for you. Good for you, sir. How do you like it so far?
Well, I like it, and to tell you the truth, you know, they use a marketing scheme where you don't need a micro key or anything. You know, everything is built into it. I know a few of my buddies came over, and I was fooling around getting CW working, and I said I needed the wing key, you know,
I really enjoy my...
not only this season,
I'm actually using my Icon, but I sure spent a lot of time in front of that flex. I've had it since
June. In June of this year. So I really, really like it, and me personally, I think it's the way to go. I think it's a bargain for what you get, for sure. Anyway, nice to see you again, and I really appreciate you calling. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, and hope to see you again real soon, okay?
Good, wonderful radio there, and
you ought to be proud of it. I'm sure you are.
so we'll let you go, John. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. And we got a net that shows up here in another half hour, and if you're still around, you want to check some other reports, or it's a work called States type net, simply exchange signal reports, you might want to check in. Catch you later, John, and it's called NATANet, NATA, North American Traffic and Awards. Catch you later, NS3D, W0Y1.
W0Y1. 73, my friend. Thanks for returning the call. Sounding good. That's a great sounding station. You take care, okay?
Okay, I got about 3 or 4 of you. Who said hello, Larry? Who said hello, Larry? Give me that call again. November 4,
Papa Whiskey Romeo, QSL. Oh, okay, N4 TWR, W0YY. Thank you for calling in. Good to hear you tonight. This antenna works wonderfully well before dark. And I got a fairly high noise level on it, but it's the problem. The other antennas, 3 to 4S units quieter, so get after dark, I've got to go to the other antenna, but this one actually works a bit better, particularly to the southeast. That's what it's for, but band's pretty quiet right now, so we're able to, I don't know why it's noisy. I wish I did know. Anyway, it's a 2-element, actually 3. It's got a dual-driven element in a bow tie configuration and a reflector headed southeast, east-southeast. So that's the story here. N4 TWR, W0YY. You got Larry, and we're in Missouri. Yeah, okay. Well, doing a good job about S8 here. I didn't write down your name. What was your name?
How are you, John?
And for TWR W0YY, I swapped antennas. Swapped to the other antenna, and this one is, as usual, outperforming where you're located by about 10 dB. So it's 10 dB stronger than the northeast antenna. So I'd like to check that and see if this one's working anywhere. It'll run anywhere from 10 to 15 dB stronger. Doesn't mean anything. It's just that it's more broadside your direction. So it does have a little bit of gain, but my drawback is we're kind of in a hole here. We're lakeside at the Lake of the Ozarks, and surrounding hills. We got a small ridge runs all in a U-shape. The only level.
But anyway, I will keep it short. Just wanted to know how you were doing, how was Thanksgiving, and sound like you're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Busy. I mean, you would not believe how busy I am. I just can't wait to retire, but I still got a few more years. I'm 58. So building had to demolish 2 rooms. It was a pantry and a bathroom upstairs, and take them all the way down to where no floor, anything there. Build the floor back up, build all the walls, all that. So I took 4 weeks off and worked my tail off doing that. Right now I got mud on the drywall and I'm sanding it and about done with it. And then the wife will be painting. The guys coming to put the floor in first part of January. So yeah, we're busy here. We got the wood stove going. Had some snow the other day. Winter isn't supposed to be here yet, but it is. So yeah, our health is good. Yeah, we're loving life. Thank God. We're doing pretty good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Todd. Sorry to hear that you've had to work so hard on the home, but I know once it's completed, it will be worth it. All right, my friend, I will let you run. All the very best to you. Good hearing you again. And we'll be in and out here on Monday. 73, my friend, W5.
Well, yes, and thanks for jumping in there. Always, I know your voice. You don't even have to give a call sign. If you could get by with it, I'd know who you were anyway. So have a great evening. I am going to step away from here, and I got to use the restroom, and I got to do some other stuff, feed the dog and do some things. So those that were hollering at me, I apologize, and I'll catch up with you another time, I'm sure. 73 to all, AK0AK.
Haven't been doing much of it lately. But I wanted to get on
Hotel Whiskey, K4MV.
Yeah, microphone are you using, Dennis?
Electro Voice RE27.
Sounds good. And no other speech stuff on it?
I am running the W2IHY 8-band and the EQ Plus with it.
Yeah. I don't think he could get the stuff like yourself with the high and low setting in the 76 73s.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I've...
Clear frequency. K4NV V1, CHWQ1.
Okay, Robert. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You're right. I've been using the W2HY stuff, oh, gosh, for a long, long time. I've used it on everything. I mean, I've even used it on a TS-830, and I just had great results with it. So I'm convinced I don't operate without it. Anyway, take care. Thanks for waving. We'll see you. QRZ, K4MV.
Kilo Golf 5, Oscar Victor.
November 3, Romeo Charlie Alpha. Go ahead, sir.
Have yourself a nice evening and enjoyed the contact and QSO here on 40 meters. A nice 100-watt signal tonight. 73s, good evening. NG4T from N0JQX.
WY7HR. Good afternoon, Al.
Al, who was calling? Was that? Microphone and your voice you play together well with one another.
So give me the rest of the story. Like, what is that microphone plugged into, and to what extent, if any, are you doing any processing of your transmit audio either internally or externally or both? WB6BNU, and where in Sickland are you transplanted from? Over.
Okay, very good. Well, I spent quite a number of years in Southern California, which is
No.
And that hurts.
Sounds good. Local in the shot that you put it on the radio sounds completely different.
Absolutely. Understood. Understood. I'm just picking at you, but no, that made a big difference. All right, sir. Thanks for calling. Have a great weekend coming up. November 3, Radio Charlie Alpha. Oh, by the way, you were 20 over. 73 from K4MV. The Alpha Yankee.
Go back to vertical every time.
I've tried it.
Good Paul up there, Victor Echo 3 Sierra uniform, had temperatures in the 30s today, so I can contest to that.
WB0CDY. WB0 Charlie Delta Yankee. This is Kilo 0. Do you for that? 0IQ. Over.
Kilo 0, Sugar Radio. Please confirm. Over.
Roger. I'll be on 1424.
Yes, QSL, now it's right. Kilo Echo 0, Sugar Radio Lima. Many thanks for the call. You have a good 5-5. I have a static and QRM in the moment. That is a good 5-5. I don't have any problem to copy you. Kilo Echo 0, Sugar Radio Lima. Lima Uniform 3, Mike Charlie, Japan. Over. Roger, Jeff. Missouri, I think. Thank you very much for the report. You have a 5-5, like I said before. Location is in Argentina. QSL? Yes, it's Mexico, Canada, Japan. Lima, uniform number 3, 1, 2, 3. Mexico, Canada, Japan. QSL.
Pretty bad when this is the way DX around.
Okay, in log, all the best. Bye-bye.
Kilo 9er.
November 8th, Sugar, Denmark Radio.
Kilo 9er, Zulu, Victor, Zulu.
Zulu Victoria, come again.
Kilo 9er, Zulu, Victor, Zulu.
Now, sorry, give me again the call. Only Zulu Victoria, over.
This is Kilowatt 9. Zanzibar, Victoria, Zanzibar. Over.
Roger, roger, no, I tried. Kilo 9, Zulu Victor, Zulu. Very good evening from Argentina. Many thanks for the call. 59, over.
Roger, this is Dave. From Victor Echo. I'm in Mission, Texas. Mission, Texas. And your signal is S7. S7, Mission, Texas. Over.
Roger, roger, Dave in Texas. Thank you for the 5-7 report. Thank you, SL. Appreciate. Name your Emil, Echo, Mexico, India, Lima. Emil, our location is in western Argentina, far away of Buenos Aires. QSL.
Okay, Emil. Okay, I copy you really good. Your audio is good. You're a very, very good copy. I will let you go and make other contact. 70 degrees. Have a good afternoon and evening, and we may talk to you again. And if not, have yourself a Merry Christmas. LU, oh gosh, I forgot it. K9Z, Victor Z.
Roger, roger. Lima, Uniform 3, 1, 2, 3, Mike, Charlie, and Juliet. QSL, Taylor.
QRZ, LU3, Mike, Charlie, Juliet.
Roger, roger, you are right. All the best. Merry Christmas, a happy and prosperous New Year to you and yours there in Texas. Bye-bye, Dave.
Roger, roger. Emil, would you listen to Kilowatt 5, Zulu, India, Delta, looking for CT5ZID. I think we can transmit to you right now, over.
Sorry, give me again the question, Dave, over.
Other mic.
Roger, roger. Please again with your test. Over. Are you there, Dave, over?
Yes, I am, Emil. Yes, I am. I'm wondering if you were able to copy Kilo Golf 5 Zulu India Delta. He just put up a new vertical antenna and is only running 20 watts or so, but you might be able to copy him if the conditions are good. When I drop now, I'm going to have him transmit as soon as I drop. Over.
Roger, roger. Well, Kilo what?
Emil, were you able to hear him at all? Over.
No, try again another station, okay?
Go ahead. Go ahead, ZID. Transmit, he wanted you to come back.
Zulu India David.
He is apparently not getting through. So I'll let you go, Emil. Thank you very much for your patience. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye, Emil. LU3, MCJ, K9, Victor Z.
Roger, Dave. Not a problem. Perhaps in the next opportunity. I could not copy the Zulu India David station. All the best, David. Give me a shout if you can copy over there. All the best and my regards. K9 Zulu Victor Zulu. LU3 Charlie Juliet. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Emil. K9Z Victor Z is clear.
November 8th, Sugar, Denmark Radio. And I guess the only DX is gone now, too.
With the station there, with the remote.
Anyway, well, Nick, it's good to see you again. I think we had a contact
Back in 2012 on 10 meters, so very nice to work you here on 40. That last transmission, you were 5.7 to 5.8, so the band's kind of up and down. Anyway, I wish y'all the best. Thank you so much for calling, and I wish to see you again. 73 from K4MV, my pleasure.
Kilowatt Sierra 3 in November.
Okay, guys, stand by. Hello, Joe, N9VX, how are you?
I listened around and again, word went down, worked what DX I could hear. Still wasn't hearing as good as the East Coast does, but 5 and 9.
Let's go ahead and shut her down. This is WD5FUN. This is the Night Watch Net, and thanks everybody for checking in.
Okay, shut her down, Doc.
Everybody has a good evening, and we look forward to catching you all on other nets, and please be with us next.
Real nice article in this month's issue of QST on that Green Bank telescope, and it talks about what you're just mentioning about the quiet zone all up there. If you can get your hands a hold of
Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here. Not much going on. I'm going to kill the stream. I'm not even sure if I'll keep this one posted or not. I'll leave it up for a couple of days, I guess. 40 and 20 are definitely... I've definitely seen better days. Hopefully this will come back around here in the next day or so. And we'll try it again. Take care.